Okay, last session began in the Cogs with a group of orcs from Shurat Kol in southern Droam. They told you of their allegiance to House Tharashk, the Mark of Finding House, and their leader, Ular Torn, was located in Greywall Keep. After finishing lunch and retrieving the dinosaurs, you made your way back to the Cannith factory to meet Palotella, who escorted you and her airship back to the Boromir estate. Sidon was informed of all the information gathered thus far and provided some of his own in regards to his sister, Ilsa Boromar, which I found. And considering the party's mission complete, gave you each 100 gold, followed by another possible assignment to look for correspondence linking official council members to the scene of the cave-in. Corlin received a letter from Herdris describing the mysterious jester as the Dark Prince, and oddly, an ally. Sidon also had a letter from House Orion for the party, stating that you have a reward waiting for you at the Orion House outpost in the upper level. Upon leaving the investigation of the Broken Anvil Inn, you were pursued by a group of harpies in which there were no survivors. Now, you find yourself in the Orion outpost awaiting the arrival of Quanti de Orion. Okay. So you all just got done with this attack. Palotella's outside on her ship, and y'all are sitting in a lobby waiting for the leader of House Orion to arrive.
Do you think we should have tried talking to the harpies first?
I think they tried to cast spells on us, so I don't think that was an option. They tried to make people walk off the ship.
Fair. Still just traumatized from that goblin.
Hey, I tried talking to him too.
You just...
Too bright.
Okay, so after a little while, after about a 10-15 minute wait, Kawanti walks in. And
Oops, sorry.
I forgot to put his secretary on there, but there's a half-elven person in there, introduces him and then introduces you and shows him the letter so that he knows who you are. And then he greets you. Hi, Hunter. And says, "Oh, you must be here for the reward."
Yeah, we
But
just
of course.
Yeah, so it happened to land here when we were running away from some flying creatures. Very, very, it all just came together.
Flying creatures.
Yes, there's a ton of dead harpies outside. I'm sure you can find them.
Well, thankfully in the city, nothing really lands in the upper level, so I'm sure it'll be down in the lower level somewhere.
Touche.
Yeah, hopefully it didn't kill anyone, falling and all the way down.
Always a possibility. The dangers of living in the city.
Yeah. Well.
Ah, yes, the reward, of course. And he turns around and he goes to like his desk and grabs an envelope for you and brings it out, and he holds it out. Who takes it?
I'll take it.
I'll take it. There you go. You take it.
We do a
I was like,
Roll.
somebody speaks up.
roll.
Alright. I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5.
Holy shit, I'll roll again.
Wait, no, we have to do our modifiers, right?
Oh, then what? I have a +5 to Dex. What modifier are we doing here?
You win if it's... Wait, what? Yeah, what are we rolling for?
I just said just roll, but add your dex modifiers.
Oh,
That
it's
makes
Dex?
sense.
Okay, then you win.
Okay.
Mhm. I'd
So
say just roll
Arjun goes to
again,
reach
but,
out for it, and Corwin just quickly snatches it before Arjun takes it. And Corwin, when you open it up, you find that there is a pouch of gold inside of it. He lets you know that there should be about roughly, I think it was 1,000 gold for the whole, for all of the help that y'all gave us, and y'all can split that amongst yourselves, of course, or give it to whoever's allegiance you need to. But the more important part is I would like to ask that we've actually sent a couple of different adventuring parties out in that direction to explore these caves that are near the other derailments of our lightning rails. Apparently, next to each derailment there is a cave, and we've sent several parties out there, but none of them have returned. So we were wondering if this group of adventurers that so kindly offered their services to help for that lightning rail would be willing to go and gather information, figure out who is in these caves.
All right. Will we be rewarded? I'm guessing as well for doing this task.
Yes, of course. You can take whatever materials you find. Maybe those previous adventurers are still there. You can take anything you find, and then when you do return, if and when you do return, of course,
Oh.
we will provide you each with free admission on the lightning rail for the next year.
Okay. And I'm guessing the main objective is just to eliminate the disturbance.
Yes, to stop whoever is destroying our precious lightning rail. It's the only way to get around this place.
All right. Well, I would like free passage on the lightning rail. I mean, that is a very intriguing reward.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired of walking all the time.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? We need to get one of those flying machines as well. That would be extremely convenient.
Oh, those
Arjun,
are made
we
by
need to figure out how
House.
to make those.
The airships are made by House Leander. They don't particularly like us, but you can feel free to speak to them. This is no contract. What, Hunter? Keith, Hunter wants to say hi real quick.
Keith.
Hello.
He said hello. Okay. So he offers you a map. He gives everyone a map, and it has X's written on all the places where the derailment happened.
Oh, it's a lot.
So there's 4 attacks so far. One being the one y'all were involved in.
So we've already investigated one, so that just leaves 3 of them, right?
Correct.
Did
And
these
the one that
happen-
we were on was the Dagger River. That's the one that we've done. Yeah, the one that she's pinging, or whoever's pinging.
So, do we know that these all happened at the same time, or did they happen all at different times? Is that
They-
That's a
information?
good question.
They happened
we don't know
over a
yet.
2-week span of time.
Okay. And how
Do we
long
know
did
like
it-
the order that they happened, or which one's most recent?
The first one to occur was this one. And
tiebreaker force?
looking at the map, y'all recall, actually have everyone roll a history check for me.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I think the person that's good with history isn't here. It's our cleric.
Yeah, I'm like 2 years old.
18.
Oh, I got a 19.
Oh,
Well, you obviously know a lot. Let's see. Oh, I got an 18. I got a 20.
son of a
Wow.
bitch. I thought I was the good one.
Wait, boink, 10.
I only got +2, so I mean,
Yeah, I
history's
have a-
not my strong
I have a
suit.
+1.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
Oh my
so-
god, I just noticed the horns.
Yeah.
That'd help me get in character.
That's nice. I like it.
So Acorn and Corlin, you both remember first. The other two remember as well after being reminded. But the location that the orcs were from, that they said that they came from southern Droam, right? They came from Shurat Kal, which is right here. So they couldn't come on the lightning rail because it was down. And that was about the same time that this first occurrence happened, which about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then So that was the first one. The second one was up here, up at the top of the Greywall Mountains. And then this was the third one, and then y'all are on the fourth.
That's interesting. The pattern there. All the way up north, all the way back south.
Right?
Well, there may be something in the center of it all. But
Okay, and so so there's a cave by each of them that needs to be investigated, is the basic understanding. Any questions for him?
How many stones did they take on each attack?
Overall, we've lost 10.
That's a lot of stones, and they were able to obtain one from our derailment as well. Just the one, though.
Yes, that is one of the ones included. 10.
Did they stop? Are the attacks still happening, or after the 10th one they stopped? Or you haven't heard of another attack?
We haven't received another attack since the one that y'all were involved on.
So
Involved with.
how are we traveling to all of these caverns?
That is, I don't have any additional. I can offer a caravan. The House Orient does provide caravan services as well as the lightning rail.
I mean, we can take the lightning rail, and if they attack us again, well, we'll do what we did the last time.
Well, I think she was saying, like, does the lightning rail stop at this attack? I mean, the lightning rail just goes from point A to point B, doesn't it?
Well, no, I think you're thinking too deep. I just don't feel like walking.
No.
Do you remember
He-
our heels?
Point taken. Point taken.
Yeah, the two.
I don't
He
feel
lets
like
you
walking.
know, the two lightning rails going into Droam are both dismantled currently. They don't have enough resources to fix them. They were able to repair the one with y'all's help going towards Rote, but the other two that are going towards Droam are both still down.
All right, caravan. Thank you. That would be much helpful.
Going by this, I think the caravan would take extra long in the amount of time to traverse, but do we have another option? I don't think so.
No, not until we learned how to build a transportation device of our own, I guess.
Right, I am getting the schematics from Palatella, so...
But then we'd have to get materials as well. You know?
Right.
That's still gonna be time consuming.
Yes.
I look at Arjun. Isn't your dad rich?
Yes, I was thinking about that, and hopefully he would be willing to supply said money, materials, equipment to make one for ourselves. But the timing
Well, he might have
Have a
like
limit
honestly,
for the house.
he might have the materials like in a warehouse or something.
for the house.
It's for the house. It could it could make him feel more inclined to.
Be helpful.
Yes,
Fund it.
Yes.
You
yes.
lost me. What house?
She's
Perhaps
saying
Aramar.
yeah,
Oh,
she's saying that it's in his favor, like it's in
Yeah.
her dad's
Okay,
favor
okay,
to
okay, I get
provide
you.
us with resources.
Yeah, I
because
thought
As in
helping
like
his cause.
like his company, his house. I get you.
I was thinking of an actual house too. I was like, wait, what house?
She means like your guild.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in like
your company.
nobility terms, like
Mhm.
House Boromir.
Yes. Sorry, we have to get it back into character here, guys. You were right.
At this point,
But
Kwanti,
you do have somatics though, so we can just check out the other company as well before we leave. I don't know.
Kwanti's listening to
I'll
your
leave that up to you,
conversation
Arjun.
a little bit. He looks at Arjun. He says, I'm familiar with your father. You are an artificer, correct?
That is correct.
I've been having this idea to help our caravans out a little bit. Perhaps I could throw in an extra reward if you're able to figure out how to make our caravans quicker in a mechanical sense.
That is something that I think I can do, especially with my Kenneth assistants, friends, acquaintances, co-workers.
Yes, I've attempted to retrieve help from House Cannith a number of times on this project, but have been denied. They have their resources on other interests at the moment.
Yeah, I guess you're right. With two houses pushing the envelope on this, I think that is potential that I'll be able to get the assistance from that side. Also, you handed Coilin here an envelope, but somehow there was 1,000 gold in an envelope. And sorry, that's really confusing. Is this some type of?
It's not an envelope. He
Really
said it was a
big envelope.
pouch. He says a pouch
Oh.
of gold.
There's a pouch inside.
There was
the
a
envelope.
pouch of gold inside the envelope, and it threw me.
Okay, maybe it was just a pouch of gold. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Theater of the mind.
All I heard was pouch
Yeah.
of gold, so that's what I wrote down.
I know. I was really interested in this type of envelope. Maybe something I can make as well. An envelope that holds different things.
Yes, it's a magical envelope with an extending charm.
Yes.
There we go.
It's a bag of envelope.
Canon.
Oh, what's the bag that Hermione has?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like never ending. It's like the Harry. It's like the Mary Poppins bag.
Yes.
Yes. It's bigger on the inside.
That's
It's
what
like a
he
bag
said.
of holding.
Yeah. This is an envelope of holding.
Yes. It is now canon.
Envelope of holding.
Well, then I'm definitely keeping that as well.
Okay, so if you don't have any further questions for me, I do have some more I need to be. But you're more than welcome to stay here as long as you need. If you need me, this is where you'll be able to find me, or you can leave a note with my assistant.
Yeah. And I guess I'll do that. A note with your assistant. What is
Okay.
your assistant's name?
Assistant
It is.
Carl.
All this burger talk.
You
her
know, we can
name-
get back to it. No worries.
He looks over at his assistant and goes, What's your name? And she looks back and she's like, Patricia.
I like that.
Patty.
Patty.
And she
More
kind of
burger
like
talk.
throws her hands up and goes and sits at her desk.
She's offended.
Okay, this seems good. All right. Well, thank you. If anything, we may need a rest, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make it back across town and rest up back at my aunt's inn, the Broken Anvil Inn. But thank you. You're muted. You're still muted. Oh, did my headset die? Am I not hearing anything? Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. I don't hear anyone. So okay.
Like 0.6.
Yeah, so unless y'all want to do a party fun. That's
I'll
up to
just
you
take the
guys.
lesser amount.
I don't.
Let's see.
I'll take the lesser amount since I wasn't here last time.
What is the split?
Oh, Belkyra, you also got 100 gold from Sidon last
Okay.
game.
Okay.
What was the split?
166 each.
So I have 266.
We're getting closer to those pretty dresses.
No, I'm just gonna continue to save my money. I need like 4,000, 5,000 gold for like stuff that I want.
Okay, I think we should make it back to the Broken Anvil Inn. Make sure that another attack is not happening in the meantime while we were attacked. Maybe someone was watching us when we left there. I think that's when we were attacked, or maybe it was when we were coming back up. I think it was from there.
Yeah, you were followed by a harpy that was Coral in SM396. They saw that it looked like it was following you guys.
Yep.
After you left.
Yeah, let's head back as soon as possible. This is the Orient outpost that we were at now?
Correct.
We're going back to the inn.
Yes. Hey, Balatella, things are great. We did it. Got thing, but we made.
Things were done. People were killed.
Whole ride back,
Very
I'm
good.
just sitting at the back of the airship with my bow out.
I'm gonna ask Palutella. They just requested a job that they said they've reached out to you guys for before, increasing the speed of the caravans through artificery methods. There isn't something that you already thought about, written out, etc. beforehand, or knew about of this request.
No, I believe the house leader. He's working with House Leander. He's not working. That's why we are making these ships. He's not working with House Orient at the moment. So, politics and stuff.
Yeah. Totally know everything about that. 100%. All on the same page.
Did we rest last time? Did
No.
you guys rest? Did we? Okay. What time of day is it?
I think.
Wait, y'all did rest last time. Y'all rested
Yeah,
at the Bormar estate.
Yeah, we rested because I hung out with the dinosaurs while everybody else did drugs.
Oh, I thought you meant after the.
Yeah, no, we rested.
Am I hungry?
Yeah, y'all
or-
stayed in his laboratory overnight. So currently it's afternoon. So y'all went to the Broken Anvil Inn in the morning, and then you went to the outpost shortly after lunchtime. So it's probably like 3 or 4.
But did we eat something?
Yeah, the orcs gave us food.
Yeah, we had breakfast.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, are we really rich? I saw that we got some money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just divided up 1,000 gold.
Okay. Thanks.
I got another 166
Sweet.
each.
I'm saving up to make a cape out of those pretty fabrics.
Glamour.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think it was like was it 1,000 or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1,000 total.
There's some items I want. I'm just gonna keep saving until I can either A, find them, or B, purchase them.
I'm gonna keep tipping fat.
I can't tell if that's the kids or a TV.
No, that's me. My headphones are giving me difficulty, so I have to do the speaker phone.
That's fine.
No, I'm hearing things. The kids are here. I can't tell if it's them or if it's the TV making
It
weird
smells like
noises.
they're
Yeah, he's
screaming at
talking
each
about
other.
it in his own house.
Heard. I'm in your house.
One day we will get back together.
That's my question. Okay, that's my question. When do we play in real life?
Yeah, that'll be nice.
When there's not a pandemic.
Yeah,
Is
typically.
there still a pandemic?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
still a
there is.
pandemic.
It's getting
Ugh.
worse. Again.
It's definitely getting worse because now they
According to
found
the
a
government.
new strain in the
Yay.
UK.
Fuck yeah. Good.
What, a new strain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Judge.
mutated.
No, that's terrible.
I believe that. I mean,
Love
yeah.
these.
So like the vaccine that they just created is useless. That's what you're telling me. Got it.
It's
Right?
not useless. It'll still protect you. But yes,
Yeah.
it has mutated in the UK, and some countries have blocked all flights from the United Kingdom.
That's crazy.
Damn.
No, I know it already mutated like not that long ago, or that they like reported that it mutated. Now it's doing so again.
Judge.
I read medical journals because I'm a nerd, so don't look at
Good
me.
thing. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I just live my life and hope people give me some information.
What were you gonna say about the medical books?
I'm a nerd.
You're a nerd. No, it's interesting, but it's also like, why do we have to live through it though?
Like, I'm super interested in like medicine and science, but I'm not smart enough to actually be like a doctor. So I just read the journals
Heard. That's
after
me.
everybody else does the research.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, one
I
day.
like your voice though, Kyra. They're cool.
Oh, I forgot I had them on. Thank you. I forgot y'all hadn't seen them.
That's just her everyday look now.
Yeah. She decided to be Valkyria in real life.
Hello.
Hi.
I'll trade you him for my 16-year-old.
I want to rip your arm.
Nah, I think I'll keep him. Okay, you can let me play? Okay,
I am a demon.
you're a demon. Are you gonna be the big bad?
I mean,
You're a cute demon, okay. Okay, so I'll get Judge Michaela caught up on what we have done so far. Basically, you were at the Orion Outpost where y'all got to after the Harpy fight last session, and then you walked in, met him. He gave you 1,000 gold reward, and he gave you a mission to go investigate the derailment sites. There are 4 of them, and each one of them have been reported to have a cave nearby. And he wants you to go investigate the caves and figure out what is there and what's causing this. What's causing the derailments. He sent several adventuring parties out already, and none of them have returned.
So this
That
is the
means more
people
loot.
that were giving us a reward, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so there's the 4 derailment locations. And then he also offered a caravan to take you out. He said that the 2 lines that go into Droam, this one up here and this one down here, are both dismantled, so they can't be used. The one going from Sharn to Rote, is fixed because of y'all's help. So
And the 2 for Drone, right? That's
Yeah.
dismantled. Okay.
they're
And
both
the 2
dismantled.
that
Yeah, so we're probably gonna head out in this direction, and take care of those first. Also, remember you guys are level 4 now, so
Yes.
Oh.
any leveling up that you need to do or whatever, you can go
Oh-ho.
ahead and do.
Say less.
If y'all need help, just let us know.
Nah, I got you.
I
And at level 4, you either get to raise 2 abilities, or you get to choose a feat.
So you can have 3 feet.
You need to go potty, go.
Yeah, you roll and use this rolling track.
And I believe you both get spells too, since you're clerics and a druid. So
Do you want us to tell you our current HP?
I don't need to know that, but I do need to know like what you like, if you chose a feat or what abilities you chose to increase.
I got you. I'm going to increase. Give me 1 second.
so I can increase 2, right? You said.
you get 2
Yeah, you
stat
can-
points overall that
Right.
you can distribute if you wanted to, or you can choose a feat.
So I can add like 1 to 2 different things.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Or yeah,
Okay.
or you can add 2 to 1 if you want.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you may want to explain the scale there, because that was something that I didn't understand whenever I was trying to put like 2 into 1, or like just put like moving 1 into 1, and then it didn't even do anything, Jamie.
Do you
I don't
guys know how
if that's
stats work?
Yeah.
You know, okay. Just remember that every even your stat gets increased, you know, by like +1, +2, +3, go on and so forth. And at 20 is the maximum for a stat, at least for when it comes to like ACI points that you can put into. You'd have to get like a tome or a attack 2 or something magical to be increasing
Over
your stats
20.
past 20.
Yeah.
And I got you whenever you're ready for me to tell you what I increase.
Okay. What'd you increase?
Cool beans. Alright, so we do Constitution +1, so that takes it up to 18. So that'll
Okay.
be a +4 modifier. And then, and then
What was
I would
that?
like,
He's getting into character.
yeah. When I use this horse.
Oh. I was like, what the
Mickey
fuck
Mouse.
was that?
Puberty hit twice, man. I'm gonna do dexterity +1.
Okay.
So that'll also turn it to 18.
Jesus,
Nice.
you got some good stats.
Fuck yeah. I just can't talk to anybody. My charisma is 9. So, you know, it
What's your
fits.
strength at?
My it's at 15 +2.
Okay. Just saying because you're a hammer.
Right.
Why do you then question, why are you putting it into dex over strength?
Yeah, actually, is it cool if I switch that?
Sure.
No, yeah, you should, because you're gonna end up wearing like your medium armor or whatever, your strength or your dex already covers that. Because I
That's
think
true,
with
yeah.
medium armor, like you get a best at a +2 right now. That comes from dex, and if you get like the feat, that's only gonna raise it up to a +3.
Yeah.
Which I think you already have.
Yeah, no. I want to hit something with a hammer, man. It's a cool hammer. Yeah, so my strength would be 16, so then it'll be +3.
Yeah, and just remember that like increases your stats, or I'm sorry, your
The modifier.
your strength save, and then also your athletics, you know, stuff like that, your skills. You know?
Heck yeah, anything that goes with the strength and the constitution, those increase as well.
Yeah. Which the
Mhm.
only skill that would be would
Is
be
athletics.
athletics. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think Constitution. No, I don't think there are any skills for
Mm-mm.
Constitution. It's just a save.
Yeah. I just know I'm going to get hit eventually, and I want to concentrate on the spells.
Right. Yeah. Concentration text for sure.
Well, plus hit points are good for you since you're more of a melee type of character, anyways.
Exactly.
A manly
Oh yeah. If it went up, you get to add to your HP. So like 1
Oh, yeah, that's
point per
true.
level.
Oh yeah.
So it's another minimum of +4.
Yeah. Bet.
So I've been neglecting my strength. I'm at a 7. Should I add more to that? Is that probably the
No,
wise
not
choice?
at all. As a druid, you don't need it.
That's all I
That's a sack.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it. Keep it at a 7.
Yeah.
So maybe my constitution or dex? Or
Yeah,
wisdom.
Or wisdom. I think
wisdom's
wisdom
really
is like
high.
your what is it?
It's a 17.
See, I'd go ahead and put 1 into that to 18 just to have it, because I think that's what your spells are based off of.
Okay.
So all your your DCs would go up by 1, which is like your spell DC. That's
Mhm.
very important. The higher you can get that, the better.
Okay.
And then if you have anything else that's an odd, you know, you might want to put 1 point into that.
Charisma or dex? I guess I'll do dex, yeah.
Dex, yeah, go with Dex. Dex is good for you.
Okay, so that'll be dex 16 and then a wisdom 17. Or no, 18 now, sorry.
18.
Yes. And then do I add up,
Is that nice?
because it's at a +3 on my wisdom, so is that a +4 now?
Yes.
Or, okay, cool.
If it's
So,
at 18,
and also,
yeah.
just remember, if you're like doing this on paper or whatever, so all your stats that are based off of wisdom, you know, went up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Whatchamacallit, if your attacks are based off of dex, that went up by 1, and also by up on 1 on damage.
Yeah,
know,
that's a
so,
lot
like,
of
for your
stats. There's a
dagger.
lot based on wisdom and dex.
If your
Make sure you get
if
all
your
of them.
AC is based off of dex, and it's if you're wearing like light armor, your AC went up by 1.
Okay. Heard. Alright. Anything else?
Don't forget about your spells. I think each one of you gets a new spell.
Mm-hmm. The level 4 spells.
Yeah.
Hex
that's
yeah.
pulled up.
And that's it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think next level, you guys get your 3rd level spells, which is a game changer for a lot of spellcasters.
Oh yeah.
Or no, is it? No, it's second level spells. So it's a level 7, huh? That you get third level spells. Okay. Or no, you guys can already cast second level spells, right?
It's easy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
Yes.
myself. So yeah, so it is third level spells for you guys.
It's easy.
Right for that mass cure wound, man.
I was thinking more like fireball, stuff like that, lightning bolt.
That's true.
But I don't know what you guys get. Honestly, you'd have to check your stuff.
You're talking about 7th level?
No, fifth level. You'll get whenever you get third level spells. Your
Mm.
third level spell slot. Those are very useful.
All right, the horn's got to come off. I'm getting a headache.
Are they heavy?
No, it's the way that they. I need to put a headband on it because the way that they stick on my head is just
Oh,
like
no, I
black.
get you.
So
Yeah.
it's just put like I could feel my pulse right here.
Oh,
It was like dun dun. Dun,
So you
dun.
need
It
it
was
to like way forward a little bit, or put
yeah,
something
well,
underneath it.
I'm just gonna end up putting. I'm probably gonna hot glue like a headband to it, so it'll just sit on top a little bit better.
There you
They
go.
don't stay on
Smart.
anyways. As soon as I look up, like even when I'm wearing them normal, when I look up, my head they slide off the back of my head. So
Working progress.
gotta rig it.
All right, so what was the plan? Were we just gonna head off to the next one in the carriage to Moonwatch? Or I'm sorry, what is that? It's right above Moonwatch. This one.
How does the carriage like go? Do we have to get like like an animal or something to get it to?
I'm assuming horses and a carriage.
And those are provided.
Yeah.
He said he could have
okay.
one. So.
He's gonna
I
give
didn't
you
know
a
if-
caravan. It'll be like a 2-horse pulled carriage, like a traveling caravan.
I gotcha.
And then he did ask Ardrin to try and make it mechanical, so it'll go faster.
And also, Ardrin and Talia have mounts called dinosaurs. So
Yeah, just with the caravan part, I assumed it was just the carriage. I didn't know if we needed it, but that's good. That's
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I know we have dinosaurs, but I know they weren't very good at pushing that mining thing. So
no, they're only good for your mount individually, and that's it.
yeah, heard.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, someone got to teach them how to pull or push something because
They need to become like a war dinosaur,
Yeah.
They have to get some feeds or some shit.
God, war dinosaurs. That's terrifying.
Yeah, we'll figure that out as y'all get higher level. They become more
Prominent.
learn some skills.
more outskilled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skills.
Okay, so Palatella takes you back over to the Broken Anvil Inn. No issue, no harpies this time. Follow you back, and she kind of drops you off this time instead of staying. She's like, I think I'm gonna go back and check this, make sure it didn't have any damage, clean the blood off the deck and whatnot. So she leaves and goes back to where she usually keeps it at the can of the factory.
All right. Well, thanks for the ride, pal. Keep in touch.
Will do. Be safe.
Sure.
I hope she's
All
okay.
right. So we're still in Sharn, right?
Yeah.
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 We went back to.
Is there anything else that we need to do before we leave, or
Yeah, I'm trying to
are you
figure
guys
out
good to go?
who's attacking my aunt's shop.
That's
And we
right.
still haven't gone to the church.
Ash Black.
Ash Black. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are keeping track.
Yeah, Q. Can't cheat here. You
I-
can't look ahead. So.
No,
Lose
I
track.
write it down, but I'm not. Trust me, my character is not going to be keeping track.
Okay, so we go back in and everyone's dead.
I
Oh,
like how the most quiet one actually knows the most about what we need to do.
Listen, outside of character, I follow very closely.
She's like, I'm keeping tabs on all y'all.
Nah,
We're
yeah,
teaching her to be our
Talia.
secretary.
Okay, so as y'all approach the Broken Anvil Inn, the outside looks like it's been completed. All of the holes are patched back up. And then when you go in, they're replacing some of the tables. Some of them have been kind of haphazardly put back together and whatnot, but they're trying to make it back into a functional inn. All the rooms upstairs have all been fixed and everything as best as they could. So they're pretty quick workers.
Yeah. Wow. This is some pretty fast work. Yeah, and Sharn, things are torn down, put up so fast that you sometimes don't even know where you are, and you were just there yesterday. So, any news from my aunt, Elle?
I did hear from her not too long ago. She sent a messenger to see how things were going at the inn. They said that she was in stable condition and that she would be able to be released tomorrow.
That's great news. I think we were tracked when we left here because we were attacked by they were winged creatures. Anybody know what they were? And I look back to the group.
Harpies.
Apparently they were harpies. I don't recall seeing them before. City. I know there's gargoyles, but those are just the news reporters. Either way.
Yeah, harpies would be dusk, for sure.
They were up here.
Were they up towards the 3rd level?
Yes. Going towards upper.
Yeah, the dusk frequently used them to lure people to certain locations up there so that they can be ambushed and mugged. So it's quite. I mean, I imagine that they probably were looking out for you guys, wondering where you were. Made quite the scene. But
Were harpies the ones that attacked here, or like there was different footprints we found and stuff?
Yeah, y'all found a larger ogre-like creature, and then smaller footprints, several sets of smaller footprints, which you assume maybe goblins or halflings or something small.
Huh.
But they weren't. I mean, harpies don't leave footprints, so.
They could if they landed.
You did see scratch marks. You look over at the wall and they're still there.
Is there anybody at the bar serving?
Yeah, one of the fences.
Okay.
Is...
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant, and I'm gonna send. I just got the spell. I'm gonna send a servant over to bring me a drink while I go sit down at a table.
I believe that's an invisible servant.
It is. That's why it's unseen. Oh, well, I guess the barkeep wouldn't.
No,
know
like how are they gonna talk to your servant?
You can make them like cloudy or like they have a.
Yeah, because they have like a. Yeah, they have like a.
Okay. You can make them seen, I guess. I don't know the spell.
Do you have the components to cast the spell? That's first off.
Oh, I have to have the components for it? Are we doing that? I didn't realize we were doing that.
I'm gonna be that person.
So we're starting now? I didn't know that was a thing now.
I bought a bag of components like a while back, just so I would have components.
No, we've been doing it. I've had to have pearls for my identify spell and stuff.
It just depends on the spell.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna look at the ground and see if there's a piece of like loose wood.
Yes.
Yeah.
and then I look at my shirt and I pull a thread because it needs wood and thread. So fuck you.
And get that. That's not something that's gonna disappear. You just gotta keep that little piece, and you can cast it over and over and over with it.
So.
Speaking of, I have been keeping track, and I only have 9 arrows left. If we could stock up
you can
somewhere.
remake them.
Yeah, you can make them too.
Okay.
You basically roll for that. But...
Yeah, just don't make them here. There's not enough wood for this place and your arrows.
I mean, these tables look like they're made out of wood.
Belle just ripped off a floorboard to do it right now.
I'm like eyeballing the tables, like those would make good.
Make
Make it fletch. I could fletch with those.
We were just at so many places. This is my family's place.
Okay.
Please stop ripping it up. As I look towards the ground and see one of the rictuals that I carved into the ground here before.
It says a bit. I only needed a bit. It didn't take a whole lot. I just needed a bit. Okay, that's literally what it says. A bit of string and of wood. That's it.
At this point, the spectral figure, you kind of see a floating tankard of ale, and it's got. You can see as you look at you focus on the tankard, you can see the spectral outline like slowly come into vision.
Yeah.
It's just like a cloudy spectral outline
Yeah.
that you couldn't see until you saw it holding something and focused on it real hard.
All right, I take my beverage and then no one's sitting next to me, so I'm gonna like get all comfortable, pull out the chair next to me, and prop my feet up on it, and just start drinking my ale.
I'll buy a beverage and I'll use my mage hand to use it as my hand. It'll just drink it out of the cup while I have my arms crossed.
Okay, yeah, he says no charge and gives you the same ale, gold peak ale.
Can I
Or,
buy?
I'm sorry, golden dragon ale.
My my
Wait your
servant-
turn, Nyack.
My servant just basically sits next to me and waits for me to give another command for like an hour.
I go up to the bar and I ask for the strongest thing they have.
He pulls out some whiskey,
Audrin,
Yes.
like a
you're gonna have to
real
sit across because that's where my feet are sitting.
kind of a thick whiskey.
We can share the same seat.
Perfect. How much?
All right, I just put my
free of
feet
charge.
on his lap.
Free of charge. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sit at this other table because they seem like they're fighting over there.
Well, there's still another chair. He just ended up sitting in my chair that I was resting my legs on, so he moved my feet, and so I just
I
put
literally-
my
Wow,
feet on top of his
Audrin.
lap.
Wow, Ardrin.
I can sit in the same space as a normal sized person because I'm a halfling. So I
Hey,
fit like
that's
half
fine.
your feet are on there and half of my
Hey.
body's on
No,
there.
no, I'm just putting my feet on top of you,
Oh.
on your lap. I take my shoes off plenty because I don't like wearing them. Okay, so my feet don't smell that bad.
Y'all
Yeah.
come chum it up with y'all. Y'all watch me get drunk.
Can I check and see if those scratch marks look like anything from the harpies?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Well, I got one.
They look like they were
Yikes.
made by an animal of some kind.
Oh,
Don't
shit,
look-
got some marks.
You just think it's a fancy new design, new aesthetic.
Arjun,
I like the artwork that you have in your hands. It's really all on.
That's not art.
Abstract.
I'll go check it out. Where's
Artwork.
the where was the attack at? Those
On the wall,
scratch
right?
marks?
Yeah, it's on the wall towards the front.
Alright. Let's see.
I drunkenly yell at Nyack. Those aren't. That's not art. Those are scratch marks.
18.
Rude.
18. Okay, looking
Investigation.
at it, yes, they do look like they could be from a harpy. They're about the right width of what the talons were that you saw on the ones that attacked you.
Alright. Well, it looks like harpies may attack this place as well. At least it seems that way. The wall over there indicates it.
I get up from the table, I say, "Excuse me," and I try to lift up her legs.
Make a strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually not bad. With a -1 strength, I have it's an 18. So
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
pushing
yeah.
down a little harder.
You
Competing-
throw up her
competing-
legs.
Competing strength check.
You throw up her legs like faster than she thought you would be able to. Roll a dexterity saving throw, Belkyra.
At 20.
Oh.
So, Dex,
So
23.
you
Very
just like
graceful.
very very quickly, like as you're about to fall, you just make it look as graceful as possible and just like quickly like wrap your legs back down and go, ah, Arjun. Something like that.
I'm gonna go bring fire in.
That's fine. Go ahead. I just take my legs off and let him stand up, and then I just put my legs back down on the chair. Relax.
I reach into whatever I have into my cloak, into the back of my cloak. It's underneath it, and I pull it out and be like, "Come on, man, get inside. It's not safe out here." And then I look over at Mud. I'm just like, "Can you understand me?" And I say it to Fire, or she, whatever Mud is.
What is this, male?
No. No, only I can understand you.
Aw. Come on. Bring him
He-
inside.
He nudges his
Mug's
way through the
tough.
door.
You alright?
And then I compare his claws to the claws on the wall.
Was it you?
Fire's claws
Did
are a
you do
little
it?
bit thicker than what these scratch marks are.
Well, Fire, it wasn't you. That's good news.
Wouldn't do that.
Come on. Come on. You know you would. You're
He
a
starts pawing at
dinosaur.
the floor a little bit.
All right. Come on. So, Fel, we're gonna stay here for the evening.
Do we not want to check out the church?
Oh, yeah. What time is it? I forgot.
After the ride back was about 30 minutes, and y'all been talking here and drinking for about an hour, so it's probably 7 or 8.
I mean, we could go to Ash Black now and then come back, but
And then come back and go and rest, and then leave in the morning.
yeah, I'm just worried that something will happen while we're gone again. I know we just stepped out
Megan.
and we were followed,
Oh.
and
What? Oh.
I'm just trying to make sure that we can
I'm
still
Megan.
have people here as protection.
Well, is there anyone that you trust to stay and watch your aunt's place?
Yes.
That's
Us.
not us.
Just leave
Us.
a saving stone with someone.
Good night.
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 Good night.
He said, Megan, I hope you have a good night.
Oh.
Aww.
Aw, you too, Hunter. I miss you.
She said, you too, Hunter, I miss you.
Hey, Megan, whatever light you're using on that
Is it bright?
tripod, yeah, turn that off. Your face is like white as can be, and I know you're not white.
Well,
Oh no, Hunter. Hunter, no.
Not right now, baby. You can play after we're done. Okay. He's trying to turn on the Xbox in the office. Dee-dee. Okay, so
He's trying to cyberpunk too. Just kidding.
oh my god.
I'm a dimensionary right now, man.
Night City.
Stop.
okay, so did y'all want to go down to the cogs, or did you want to?
Should we take a vote?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
This is
there's
to go to
several
some
things.
church?
Right now, like as a recap, I guess I'll say that there's the mission Sidon gave you. There's the mission that the House Orion gave you. There's protecting the Boromar Broken Anvil. There's the Shadow Temple, Black Bones, which was the Warforged community. Then there was
My god.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
shopping. You just got a whole bunch
Yeah.
of gold if anybody wanted to go shopping.
Wait,
Corlin,
I feel like I need to write this
maybe,
down.
maybe, I know this is what you're against, but maybe we should split the party.
Split the party. If we wanted to. I mean, the only thing I'm really interested in, honestly, is repairing the lightning rails. That's what I would like to do. Everything else, I was just going to help.
Well, Nyack wants to go down into the Ash Black. Is where Ash
Actually,
is.
that's Talia.
Yeah, that was me.
Talia
Oh,
was
sorry, Talia and Nyack. I thought it was Nyack. I don't know.
Well, how many
Well-
days has that been since I've talked to them? Since technically, like 2 or 3.
Let me check. I have it all on my calendar in World Anvil. Hold on real quick.
Because I feel like that is something I wanted to do, but I feel like there's more pressing matters. Not sure though.
Well,
I don't know like what order we have to do everything in.
Yeah, you
I
don't
think
have to
you
do
have
it
a
in
time
order.
limit on that.
Right.
No.
So I was saying that
Heard.
some of us stay here and watch this place while Talia, Nyack, maybe Corlin, or I know Acorn wants to go and get some arrows. Maybe you guys can go down to Ash Black, and the rest of us will stay here and watch because my aunt was injured in this attack, and I'm taking this seriously.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
well,
date.
I was
sorry,
going to
just real
say
quick.
Acorn sees how worried Ardrin is and wants to stay too.
Okay.
Thank you, Acorn.
Well, whoever wants to go, I can just make a quick trip, I guess, before we go to sleep.
Yeah,
How
I'll
far is it?
escort.
The
We'll be awake.
so the
Aye.
last time y'all saw Ash was on the 18th of Sephiroth, and it's currently the 22nd of Sephiroth. So it's been
Okay.
4
4 days.
nights. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'll take my dino too.
It's gonna take a little while to get down there, because the cave-in has been fixed, so y'all can go through Warren's or Malian's Gate now the correct way. But it's going to take you still have to go down a passage to get there, so it's gonna take probably an hour to get down there, maybe an hour and a half.
And
Which would
Corlin, you're
put it
going
up
with Dahlia?
9:30.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
I'll go as well.
I'm gonna stay back with SM and Ardrin.
3 and 3.
I didn't expect you to do more walking.
No, that sounds like it's gonna be way too far.
I know, her stinky boots are right over there. Fire's
Oh,
like
you-
that.
You see Elkyra in the future getting the spell levitation and using it all the time.
Well, see, I would like
Like
to,
Essek?
I'm a succubus, so I would eventually like to have some wings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be
Ooh,
cool.
that'd be cool.
Succubus,
Yeah.
you might be talking yourself up a
Just
bit there.
hover.
Okay,
Where's
Well,
he standing at?
let's take a short break. We'll take a 10-minute break right now. Y'all can keep talking if you want to. I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Sure.
Okay.
Just remember,
Did you guys finish leveling yourselves up and all that good jazz?
just remember,
Take your
I
spell.
killed
Mhm.
4 people yesterday in real life, so like, don't tell anyone, please.
What? I just totally ignored you.
What?
4 people?
Only 4?
Sorry, yeah, it was a slow day yesterday.
Dang.
Got you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
caught COVID. I've just been going places and hugging people. That's just been my life.
Oh, I see.
That's messed up.
I've just been like, I miss this. And then, a few days later, that was the last hug they ever had. So,
Oh my
Giving
god.
them cheek kisses as well to really make sure.
oh yeah, that's what I went to go do before. I went to go hug the kids and stuff. So I'm
I
kidding.
can't.
I have dark humor.
Give
Sorry.
yourself
No,
some more
no,
free
I love
time
it.
during,
I love it.
He said, wait a second, and then he's like, I'm kidding. See how y'all react first.
No, I love
Of
Dark
course.
That's
So how was the baby of the showers, Megan?
Oh, it was awkward.
Oh, sounds
I don't-
enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't talk to my sister Cindy, and she was there, and basically, long story short, my sister Cindy didn't like my baby daddy, and she caused some drama when my son was born, and basically was like, your baby daddy is not going to be there when I come to the hospital to see the baby, right? And so I kind of stopped talking to her.
Okay,
Started
one second
talking to her
before
again.
before you continue. I'm just gonna pause.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's one right here.
Yeah, and there's 2 doors on the sides, or open ways to go. Thank you.
I guess
so
we
sorry.
check out the. We got 3 doors. So we got a door right here, and then one up the stairs. That's probably the prominent door. I'm guessing this door.
Yeah, we should go up the stairs.
Up the stairs. Do you mind moving my character, Jamie? My Roll20 is reloading. I'm sorry about that. But I can see on Judge's computer. Yeah, we should go up the stairs. Check out that really marvelous looking stuff that's through these doors.
Okay. Gotta reveal the rest of it. Okay, so as you walk through, there's a circle on the floor, and then there's the door. This door isn't. There's not a door here. It's just an open archway again that goes through. But you see, there's a circle on the floor, and it just looks very ornate, like very to add detail and style to this temple. There's 2 hobgoblins that are sitting conversing. They seem to be talking about some type of scripture. And then there are 2 doors on the sides.
I walk up to him. Hello. How are we doing?
Hi there. Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I come here looking for a person named Ash. Do you know of such a person? Or is
Oh,
this person here?
yes, she is the record keeper. Yes, she should be up front. I can take you to see her.
Yeah, if you do not mind.
Yes.
Yes, follow me. And he... oh crap.
Ugh.
Okay, come on, roll 20. Let's
It's like
get out
a slime all of a sudden. Like started doing that.
It was his final form.
It's his final form.
Ash,
Something please hide.
there are some individuals here to see you. And she says, oh yes, thank you. And he leaves, goes back to his friend. So as you walk in, she's sitting behind a desk, over some papers and a quill, and she looks up and she goes, "Oh yes, from the gambling hall. Yes, I remember. Well, what were your names
Yes.
again?"
Long time no
Hello.
see.
My name is Quidlin.
I'm not.
And I'm Talia. I don't know if you remember us, but we definitely remember you.
Yes, Barston. I believe you were friends of a friend, right? I think that's
Yes,
correct.
he's friends with Ardrin, who's like
Yes,
our associate.
So what brings you down here this evening?
Come to see if you were here, honestly.
Yes, this is where I spend most of my time. Would you like me to show you around?
Yes, please.
Perfect. She gets up, she makes a few more notes, and then she slowly gets up from her desk and she's like, "Well, this is just my office, but let me show you the temple. Did you get a chance to look at it?"
We went up the
We walked in, I believe,
stairs.
momentarily.
Yes, we didn't get to see much.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just grab all of you. It'll be a little easier. Doop. Okay, so you go back up. To the left is our prayer room, and there's trees and it's kind of overgrown. There's like fluorescent lights so that we can grow trees up in here. And then on the other way is a path that goes out to Ash Black. And then if you go forward, this is where we have our sermons, and these are our primary clerics. And she points over. They are obviously a judge. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
Oh fuck. Hold up. Ten.
10. Okay. There's something up with these two. They look like, well, one looks like a drow, first off, and the other one looks like it's a tiefling, but it's got red glowing eyes, and you don't think it's a cleric. More likely a warlock of some kind. But they're standing there right in front of this huge display with this galaxy in it. It's like an orb at the back of the room. It takes up a lot of the room. And as Ash walks up, she says, "Would you like to meet our high priestess?"
Sure, I'm still kind of tipsy from earlier, so I don't notice anything.
And this is Azura, pointing
one?
to the tiefling, and then the drow. Her name is Satina.
That one. And that's the drow.
Mhm.
So I'm sorry, repeat those again?
Satina and which one?
Azura and Satina.
Izura, Satina.
And oh yeah, perfect.
Are you here to learn about the ways of the shadow?
Here I am. That I am.
I believe Talia is. We're just associates.
Yes, I'm very interested.
Mhm.
Is the room that we're in pretty big? Is there like a corner I can grab Corlin and kind of walk off to real quick?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go to one of these corners.
So,
Nobody can hear it. Cool.
hey, Corlin, how about can you help show me something over here?
That's not suspicious at all. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I go to that
Which corner did you want to go to?
The one
Closest to
away
y'all.
from them.
Oh, okay.
What? So like over here?
Yeah. Like still in the room, but like out of earshot from the two ladies.
Okay, so y'all both walk. Yeah, we'll just say you're in the hallway right here.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're just kind of like letting them talk, and we're just kind of talking to ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. What did you need?
I get a weird vibe from these people. Like they don't seem to be clerics. I don't know why she called them priestess. They kind of make me uncomfortable.
From what I can tell, like they seem to be of like the shuttle suspects or shuttle realm or whatever you want to call it. I mean, right now I'm not suspicious, honestly. We'll see if what intent they have as these conversations. You know.
We should just not agree to anything, like go anywhere with them or any like contracts. Let's just have them talk to Talia and get out before she steals something.
Well, honestly, we'll let Talia make her own decisions. You know, I mean, if she wants our advice, she can ask.
True.
Like how I see it, these people could be beneficial. They could not. So you don't know until you talk to them and find out for yourself. I can see that you're worried, but let's see how it plays out.
All right, good call.
Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to switch back over to Thalia's conversation before y'all go back. Okay, so Izura looks over and she goes, well, the shadow is the sovereign of ambition. Those who view it as a positive trait, the shadow will show you how to be the best you can be. The shadow is the keeper of forbidden knowledge, of seekers you know you shouldn't pursue. And this includes anything from arcane magic to places amongst Corvair. The shadow proclaims that there is no common good, that we should not conform to the likes of others just because we are told to. We should be able to be our very best us, and we should be able to do anything within our power to get there. And at this point, y'all walk back up.
You all are speaking my language.
Did I overhear any of that?
No, y'all are talking.
Gotcha.
Are you interested in some more writings of the shadow? I could provide you with a pamphlet.
I would much be interested in that. Thank you.
Of course. Hold on one second. And she wanders off.
Question, Jamie, is this like the House of Shadow type of thing? Like I would be associated with the House of Passage? Is it like that type of thing?
No, it's a temple. The shadow is one of the Dark Six. It's one of the deities of Eberron.
Gotcha. Okay, got it.
Okay, so as she leaves, Satina's like, do you have any questions for me?
I do, actually. And I point to the big galaxy orb, and I'm like, what is that?
This is how we look into... we can look through the shadow's eye. We can see those that follow the shadow or that are aligned. We can see events that are soon to occur. It's not often wrong from what I've seen, but it gives us an edge. It gives us the advantage occasionally on certain situations that are about to pass.
Huh. That really could come useful for my group. My crowd right now. That's amazing.
Is there something that you would like to see?
Can it show the? It can't show the past, can it?
We could try.
Well, my friend Aunt has an anvil, or yeah, the anvil inn. I don't know if you've heard of it, and it just got attacked. I wasn't sure if this can help me figure out who did it and like
Or
how
if
many
it's
people
going to
there
get attacked
were.
again.
Yeah, if it's going to happen again, if they're trying to strike again, if they're reoccurring.
You could
That's
ask. All you need to do, it's super easy. You just need to cut your hand across it, and you just put it on the orb, and you ask your question, and then it will give you an
Or
answer.
sacrifice.
all right. I can only ask one question, right?
That's correct.
All right.
Is there anything? Is there a cost to this question?
No cost.
Insight check.
Roll for insight. Oh, we roll for something as well.
19 plus 5 is 24.
Okay. She seems to be being truthful, but there is definitely some type of ulterior motive happening as well.
All right. Well, then I'll just peer because I would think with that it's like a blood sacrifice, but like what type of what meaning does it have? I'm gonna let Talia go along with it for now.
That's what I'm gonna come back. Oh, well, I'm just gonna ask you guys what question I should ask, like how I should word it. Should I ask if it's gonna happen again or who did it? Like, how should I go about it?
I think we know who did it. I think it's the harpies, so
Yeah.
or Dask, the Dask in general. So I would think of either ask for motive or or when it's going to happen again.
What do you think, Nyack?
I think you should do motive, but I should also advise you to be careful.
What do you mean?
It means that these group might have an alternative motive, that you may not be aware of.
Okay. Heard. Well, I'll just ask this question and then we can talk a little bit more and get out of here. We won't linger too long. If that makes you feel better.
We're here for you.
Yeah. Well, also, I didn't know that I was going to be able to ask this, so this is pretty helpful. Well, let's see. I guess I'm going to...
Information is very powerful.
Yeah, it's nice. All right. I think I have my questions.
Okay. At this point, Izura walks back up and hands you the pamphlet, and then says, "Oh, are you going to ask?" And then they both she holds out a dagger for you. Do you need?
Wait, does she have to use that dagger, or can she use her own?
She can use her own if she wishes.
Thank you. Yeah, my dagger is newly polished. I'm just kidding. All right, yeah, I'll take it out. I'll make a little incision on the palm. And I'll go up to the orb. And I'll be like, Magic Galaxy Orb. Why did these harpies attack Arjun's aunt?
Or the Dask.
Yeah, the Dask.
The Dask attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll for Arcana.
Will you hand me that, Judge? And the 20. Okay. 14 plus 4, 18.
18. Okay. You get flashes. The first flash you get is of a hag.
Is it one of the 3 hags that were from that story? Oh.
Her name is. You get a flash of her name, like of recognition in the image. Her name is Sora Maida. So that's the first thing you get a flash of. And then you get a flash of like a chain of command type scenario. And a couple of them you don't know. There's like a Minotaur that's like really buffed up. And you get a feeling, an instinct of a warlord. And then you get an huge ogre, but it doesn't look right. It's corrupted in some way. It looks, you don't know exactly, but it could be undead. It could be an abomination of some kind, but it's definitely not like a normal healthy ogre. And then you get the harpies. Some of them are the ones that you took out earlier. And then you also get a group of goblins. There's about 5 or 6 goblins, and you see a flash of them. And then it goes back. It circles back to Soramena, and it says, Soramena wants the Boromar gone.
Ooh.
Could you spell that out in the roll 20?
Soramena.
Yes, please. And then I got from the flash harpies, the goblins, 5 to 6 of them, an ogre that's wrong, something wrong with him, and then Sormana. Am I missing anything?
And then there was a group of goblins. Like
Yes.
5 or 6 goblins.
I believe that we saw the footprints of goblins and something big, an ogre. I think we discovered that the first time when we went to the inn, and then we went the second time. We saw that they had the claw marks as well, which resembled the harpies.
Gotcha.
So that would definitely play into what we found.
Okay, cool.
But we didn't really. Did we figure out a motive, like why they attacked? I mean,
Well,
is it
she
just
wants
the attack in
Forerunner
general?
gone. Like, I'm assuming all of them.
Okay,
You
there you go.
get a very like primitive instinct of greed and yeah, like just greed and envy.
Gotcha.
Jealousy type thing. Yeah, just wants what you want, wants what you got.
All right. Well, I guess I see all the vision, and I pull back really fast. And I'm like, whoa.
That was intense.
Yeah,
What did
that
you
was a
see?
ride.
Did you get the answers you wanted?
Not exactly, not where it just presented it to me, but I definitely got some hints. I got some help, that's for sure. There's still a lot we need to figure out, but this helped a lot. Thank you.
I'm so glad. I hope that you'll be back soon.
Of course.
You can perform this function once every 3 days, just so you know.
Asking?
Is there an easier way to get here, like a teleportation circle or something like that, or is it the only way just by showing up is the best way to come back?
Yes, unless you have the magical means to teleport, it would have to be by foot.
Okay.
Heard. Well, we come down here, we go to the to Claire's kitchen. We love that place.
Love's a strong word, Talia.
I liked it. I mean, I was also really drunk, but
It was interesting.
it was pretty good.
That is true.
It was food.
I liked it.
Oh man, I just keep thinking someone just kicked you in the nuts like really hard.
That's what I'm going for.
Uh-huh.
Well, this has been very informative and very helpful. Thank you for the pamphlet. Or pamphlet. We are going to have to go back to our group.
Of course, of course. Ash says, let me know if you have any further questions. I'd love to be a help. If this is in your personal interest, then I'll be here.
Of course, I'll read up and I will be back.
She kind of curtsies to you, and she goes to talk to Satina.
And I'll bow back at her and I'm like, thank you, madam.
Have a good evening,
Ladies.
Miss Ash.
Okay, and then we'll switch back to the Broken Anvil Inn. Okay, so you're gone. So what are Belkyra and Acorn and Ardrin doing?
Pooping.
I would have went to the room and I wanted to start gathering the idea of this caravan, of making it more automatic type. I want to start working on the schematics for that.
Okay.
After snorting some Fey dust.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a tinkering check.
Which one first, the saving throw or the tinkering check?
The saving throw first.
3.
Okay.
Plus,
Full respect.
what is it? Constitution?
Yeah.
7.
Okay, and then so it'll last the whole time, and then a tinkering check, which should be intelligence and proficiency,
Intelligence and proficiency.
and then your plus from the Fey dust.
Damn it! What's the thing for the Fey dust? I have to look it up.
I think it's a D4
Um,
plus 2.
you can check it on Discord.
Yeah, I'm going her world anvil.
Well, yeah, we posted them all in the Madness Within.
1d4 plus 2. So that'll be an 18.
18. Okay,
I rolled low.
you are able to get a basic outline, like a first draft, in the time that they're gone. So it'd probably need to be like reviewed and edited, and you'll have to do another check whenever you get the materials to try it out. But you have a blueprint in front of you and an idea. Do you want to describe your idea?
Right. So, I'll describe it, and it says internally and to fire, of course, because I'm just murmuring to myself mostly. It's like, okay, if we add the contraption here, and I'm like drawing, you just see me drawing a bunch of stuff, and it's just like I add like an extra, like a few extra limbs to a wheel that makes it, once it starts moving, it keeps that progressive motion happening. And well, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. It's first draft, of course.
Okay, and an engine, I assume, or something like that's powering it, or powering it magically.
Yeah, I have a few runes in mind that have the idea of having this pushed forward momentum, but you know, I don't have much going on outside of that. I gotta do it again. I gotta go over it.
And then Belkyra and Acorn, what are y'all doing?
Well, I mean, I was gonna try to help Ardrin with whatever thing that he needed to do, but he kind of went off on his own. So we're just chilling here drinking. It looks like.
Okay, so while you're passing time, I want you both to make a perception check.
$15.
7.
15. Okay.
It was the alcohol.
Yeah. So SM396, you kind of have like a wait moment when you're you're looking around at all the destruction and everything that's happening, and you see a set of footprints. The footprints all appear to be coming out from behind the bar. So you get up just to follow them. Do you tell Belkyra what you see before you start following them?
No.
Okay, so you get up to start to follow them. You go behind the bar, and kind of, ask if it's okay for you to look around. And he said, yes, of course, of course. Or he mimes yes, because he can't talk. But so you go down and you see that there's footmarks coming into the basement. And this is where the basement is. And so as you make your way down towards the basement, you go into the basement and there's a hole in the floor. And the stonework has been like kind of thrown everywhere. And so you find what appears to be the location of entry and how they got in. It's down here in the basement. I'll say right here.
Don't I see her get up and go look?
Yes, you do.
I go
You
follow
can
her.
control ping it.
Okay.
Yeah, so she came over here, right? Is that where it was?
Yeah, and then she went downstairs into the basement
Okay.
over here.
What are you doing?
There's a hole.
Well, there's lots of holes. All over the place, all the time.
Yeah, and there's rocks thrown everywhere. Like no one has looked down here since the attack.
I think this is where the attackers came from.
What,
Look at
what, made,
Valkyra. Should we get somebody?
what made you want to come down here?
I felt like it.
Well, I guess we could look around, but there's nobody really to come help us. I mean, I guess we can just go ahead and look around, but everyone's busy.
Okay. Both of you make investigation checks.
$17.
Investigation. A 22.
Okay, so SM396 looks into this room more where the hole is, and Belkyra kind of walks off to look up here. SM396, you see when you look down in the hole to see how far down it goes, it looks like it goes down about 10 feet, and then it curves to the right a little bit. And it's a pretty big hole, big enough for a large creature to go through. And you can see like a faint bit of light from the hole, like a flickering light. And then Belkyra, when you're up here looking around, you see a few things, a few pieces of, I guess, evidence. You find a note that's written in Goblin,
Okay.
and then you find like an article of clothing, like that looks like it got torn off, like a piece of fabric or something got torn and ripped, and it looks like it belonged to definitely like the goblins that you saw in the cogs.
I'm gonna read the note.
The note says, look for anything with a source of power. We need to eliminate this competition. Be quick about it.
Whoa.
And there's no signature or anything.
So as I'm like reading this, I'm gonna look away. So I finished reading it. I'm gonna look away and look around and see if I can see like any other evidence of like footprints or
Yeah, you
anything
see
indicating someone going somewhere else.
you see several footprints that were just kind of like walking in circles in this room, and that lead up to the stairs that go up.
Okay. So I call SM over into my room. SM, I found something. Did you want to come over here and I guess I'll just come to her. I'll just come to her with the note.
I already went to you.
Oh, okay, I see. So this note right here, and I found this piece of cloth. It looks like it could be from it was with this goblin note. It's written in goblin and it says, look for anything with a source of power, and we need to be quick about it. What do you think that means?
Kind of like shake my head like I don't know.
I don't either. Should I keep this note?
I nod.
Nod yes or no.
Nodding is yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and like stick it in my bra with the piece of cloth with it.
And then I kind of like take her hand and bring her over where I found the hole.
Oh, all right. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh. But no footprints around leading up to the hole.
They all appear to be leading away from the hole.
Oh.
Not to the hole.
Well, did you see the footprints set up? They're in the other room.
I think they came out of here.
That's what it's looking like. And
should we go down?
Do you really think that you and I are the ones that are the best for going down here by ourselves?
I just kind of shrug because I just like take orders. Is what I do.
Well, wait, do I have any type of like? Let's see. Do I have? I don't. I didn't know if I had like some type of like communication.
You have an unseeable servant. Woohoo.
Yeah, I do. I know. That's literally what I was just looking at.
Should we get Ardrin like
Oops.
the adult?
I like how Ardrin is the adult of the group.
He's the adult of this half of the group. Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, like, my unseen servant can't really. I mean, I don't think I can like see through its eyes, can I? I don't think I
No.
can.
No, it's not like
Yeah.
Find Familiar? Okay,
No,
then,
no, it's not. It's so I'll read it. Hold on. It's the spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends. The servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. It has an AC of 10 and 1 hit point and strength of 2, and it cannot attack. If it drops to 0, then the spell
Yeah,
ends.
it's useless in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to being muted because I should be talking all anyways.
So, I mean, I have Mage Hand, but again, I cannot see what I'm doing. Okay. It's 10 feet down?
Yeah.
There's, I guess, SM, do you have, like, anything that you can help me get down with?
Pick her up and hop down.
I'm gonna, what?
I just pick her up and hop down.
Oh! What? Oh, all right.
What do I need to roll?
Roll a
That
strength
worked.
check.
What do you
Were
want
you
me
grabbing me
I
by
love
my
how
strength?
this is
armpits
Roll a
or
confusing.
strength
something?
check and then roll
You're
a dexterity saving throw. Both
You're
of you
someone
roll.
in my armpit.
Strength is 8.
Okay. And then both of you roll a dexterity check.
Oh my god,
Or
I got a
dexterity saving throw.
I got a natural one.
I'm just upstairs like, yes, this is it. Oh, I got it now. All right.
Dex is 14.
I got a nat one.
Okay, so you go and pick up Belkyra, and you go to hop down, and you kind of your foot kind of catches the edge as you go to hop, and she just falls out of your arms down into the hole. And you jump down, and you land with your feet like on either side of her, like try not to crush her.
Start like patting her all over, be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I break your bones? Like, are you okay?" Because I like feel like anybody made of flesh and bone is like super squishy.
Acorn.
And
I
you
think
take
this is a sign.
Belkyra, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Acorn, this is a sign. We should not do this alone.
I look up towards like 10 feet up. I'm like, I think it's too late.
Fuck!
Acorn Belkyra adventure, and I do that in like a sing-song tone.
God. Alright. Fuck it. Let's just go.
Okay.
I mean, they came from this hole, right? Not to it, so.
Be okay.
I'm going to. I guess I'm going to start stealthily going down the hole, whichever the way. I guess you said it curved to the right.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me look at some maps so I get my location right.
Oh my God, we split up. We split up. The whole party split up.
Somebody start making a new character sheet.
Oh no. At least if I'm gonna roll a 1, that's the time to do it, right?
You guys are in capable hands. I believe in you.
We're gonna die.
More Acorn than Belkyra because she's drunk, but
Okay, I don't have a map set up for this. This is all gonna be theater of the mind.
Okay.
But,
That's fine.
you shit, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so you guys go down this tunnel and you see it has occasional torches on either side. That's what the flickering light source was. They're still burning because this attack was just the previous night, I believe. I think so, yeah. And they're still burning down. They're kind of getting low at this point, but they're still there. And then you keep going further on. It turns like 4 or 5 different times. You haven't come to any forks yet. And then as soon as you think like you've gone low enough because it keeps going down. Like there's this angle that keeps going down as you turn. You're just constantly walking down, and then you get to an end. By the way, how are y'all seeing? Did y'all pull out
Okay,
any?
so that was my next step. So I'm gonna pull out my mage hand and grab one of the torches, and then use thaumaturgy to kind of like dim it. That way we're not too conspicuous.
Okay. Okay, so as you're going through, you get to a point, and this takes a while. Y'all are down there for a couple hours walking through this tunnel. You get to a point where it goes
God.
down like very steep, and when you hold the torch, you can see like the top of a room. There's no one in the room, but it's a room, and from the structure that you see of the walls in the room, it looks very similar to what y'all saw in Ash Black. Like the construction down there. Goblin packed dirt and kind of sandy mud.
All right. Well, it's been a few hours. You said we've been walking
Yeah.
down there.
So yeah, it took you about an hour to get there. It'll take you about an hour to get back. But unless you want to jump down into the room, which you guys can do if you want, but you don't know exactly where it is.
Is there?
It just looks like it's the cogs.
All right. So looking around, can I find anything that is like? Are we gonna get stuck down there? Or is there a way back up?
You have to go back up the way you came down.
But like you said, yeah, we have. So do we have a way to get back up? I don't want to be stuck down there. I already feel stuck enough. Don't want to get more stuck. Nope.
I mean, it's whatever you have at your
Yeah,
disposal.
it's whatever you have.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like Acorn, can you
could
can
throw
you like?
her up, and then you could lower a rope down. Get one person up, and a rope, get you both back up.
Oh, it's up. I thought you were
Yes,
saying
it's
it
up.
was
It's
like
like 10 feet above you is the hole.
Okay.
If we're going down the tunnel, then we can drop down to the sandy pit. But if we want to go back to the inn,
Right, then that's up. Right, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking about where we're going forward was down, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Look at your equipment.
Well, but is it just like an empty room?
Yeah, it's empty.
So okay. Fuck is oh, it's an instrument. I don't think I can use that. I don't have like rope or anything. That's weird. How do I not have rope?
Comes in most explorer packs.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't have anything. Like I have rations.
Maybe you didn't choose Explorer's Pack.
Yeah.
What
I have a water skin. I have nothing that. Huh? Yeah.
A rope, but if she really wants, I can just pick her up and hop down again.
Oh. All right. Fuck it.
I feel like I would have gone out of the room at some point within the 2 hours or a few hours that they left to tell them about my brilliant schematics, but
let's jump
we can
down.
save that.
Do you want to go down, or do you want to go back and get somebody?
I want to go back. I'm getting really frightened, and I need to take my shoes off.
Okay, so I kind of like crouch down in front of her to see if she wants to hop on my back, because now she's complaining about her feet.
Please. Bless you.
And then I carry her back to the hole we dropped down.
An hour-long piggyback ride.
Yes.
And then, okay, so you get back. There's no deviations in the path. It seems to be pretty straight, thankfully. These goblin tunnels are not known for that, so y'all got lucky.
And I still have my mage hand out, so we can kind of see.
Yeah, and the torch is like almost out by the time y'all get back to the end of this, to the beginning of this tunnel. So now you're at the 10 feet to get up back into the inn. At this point, yes, Ardrin, you come back downstairs and realize nobody's there. And then the rest of you would arrive about 15 minutes after Ardrin came downstairs. So is there anything Ardrin would do by himself?
Where did they go? And I talked to whoever was there, like Fel or the other mime person.
Yeah, the mime behind the bar points towards the door to the basement.
Are they just Like they couldn't wait for the alcohol; they had to go straight to it. Whatever. And I just walked towards that. Like, where are you, guys? Are you down here? Girls, guys, things.
So you walk into the back room, they're not there. Do you go down the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk down the stairs and go ahead and roll for investigation.
Not great. 11.
We're gonna die down here.
11.
Please don't say that.
Okay, you do notice the hole. You just see a bunch of rock thrown around at first.
Curious.
Oh.
Do I see like alcohol? Like barrels?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that hole. Oh, wow, they have this here? My god, I haven't seen this in years. And I'm checking out the barrels.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Natural 1, halfling.
Thank God for that.
Not any better. Perception 6.
6. Okay. Yeah, you don't hear them. So you're just in the room, and then what are you guys doing down in the hole?
So are we at the base of the hole? Like just straight up at
Yeah,
the base?
you're at the bottom of it.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a rock.
Yes, you can find it.
I haven't put her down yet, so
Well, I found the rock. Can you put me down so I can pick up the rock?
I set her down.
Thank you. Ugh. I'm gonna need a pedicure after this. All right, and I'm gonna attempt to throw the rock up. Just yeah, like up and like just up and over the hole, so it doesn't just go up and straight back down. Like up and like land.
Roll for an unarmed strike.
Nat 20.
Okay, so Arjun, while you're pouring yourself this drink right here, a rock comes and hits you square in the back of the head.
I was muted. But I think you heard me through Jamie, so you're fine.
Do it again.
Oh, okay. It's like, oh, wow. I can't wait to... Oh, shit! What was that? Do I see the hole? I mean, I saw the hole before, but is that where I think it came from?
Well, you turn around and the hole's behind you.
Oh, okay. The fuck was that? And I look down the hole.
Oh. Hey!
I don't have dark sight, so... Or dark vision.
They're holding a torch, and it's only 10 feet, so...
Yeah. What are you guys doing down there?
Get us out of here, get us out of here.
Start shining pink like we found something.
Yeah.
My feet hurt.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really personal. I have rope, so I will find some barrels to tie it around and throw it down for them.
Okay, so he throws on a rope. Y'all are both able to climb out with assistance.
Hey, and I have something, and then I start like fumbling in my boobs in my bra, and I can't find it at first. I'm just like sitting there like, oh, here it is.
She's like fumbling. I'm like explaining all the tunnels we found and like what we found at the end of it, all excited, like a hound dog that just found like a duck for its owner.
What do you think of this? Yeah. Oh my gosh. What do you think of this?
I'm just like
totally
looking back.
her tail right now.
I'm just looking back and forth. I'm just like,
Take it!
What?
Take this!
Ugh. You need to shower.
It's warm. It's warm.
What does this note say?
It says, look for anything with the source of power. Be quick about it. And I found it with this cloth. And we found a hole that turns to the right. And it makes
you guys came out of the hole. I found it too. Yeah.
Oh. And I also found footprints this way. And when we went down, there was another hole. And we didn't go down the hole that time.
So you think
there's a second hole, but Belkyra said come back for help.
Yep. we didn't want to go number 2 hole. We just went down the number 1 hole, and we didn't. We got nervous, and so we wanted someone else to assist us
We needed
down
an
the number
adult.
2 hole. Yeah, we needed an adult.
You both look like adults to me, but
I'm only 6.
what?
Wait, I thought you
mean,
said you were 2.
Yeah. You're 6'2", like your height.
Well, the thing is I'm very familiar with holes, and it's never a good idea to do it alone. So I got nervous.
Yeah, it depends
And
on the hole, but
yes,
yeah.
it's number 2 hole, and I don't
Yeah,
have a whole
number
lot
2
of
hole you have to be
experience.
very careful about.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience, so I need some help.
Oh, okay. So what I'm thinking, source of power. Is there a sign? Is there a signature at the bottom, like saying who? Like this is
No.
from. Does it
It's
say
just written in
beer?
Goblin.
Does it say,
No.
so I can't read it.
Oh, look over here, though. Look over here. Look over here. Hold on. Look over here. Come here.
Where?
But,
Oh, over there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I'm there.
I point down at the ground at the footprints going around in circles and leading off. I found it, and I'm like a dog. Like, I found a thing. Again, we got afraid, and we didn't want to do this alone. And I'm just giving you all the information that I found, and
She was afraid. I just had to carry her back.
Yep.
Okay, just give me a second here, and I sit down and I try to breathe through the high that I have.
oh, are you fucked up?
That's 10 minutes. And I just ignore her during this process.
Okay.
I just need to focus, and I cast Detect Magic. I just want to see if there's anything magical in the area.
You don't see anything magical. There are. Everything in here looks like it's pretty standard stock for your ants. There was nothing left behind by them that it casting any type of magical aura.
Well, they didn't come through a portal, so they definitely came through that hole.
Yes, the hole. Yes.
Okay. Let me check something. I only have a sending stone to Barston at the moment, so I'm like, hey, Barston, are you with Ash? Ring, ring, ring.
You don't
ring,
get
ring,
a
ring. Phone call. Phone call.
Yeah, you don't get a response.
And then shove it back in my cloak. I'm just.
So
I don't know where the other, where they are, or if they're coming back anytime soon. But
I was about to cut back over to them.
I know what you were gonna do, but my character doesn't know that. Okay, maybe we should stick around this hole, watch this hole, manifest our beings into this hole, and
Heard.
maybe we gotta set up traps. Make sure nobody comes out of it. I'm just having a thing. Maybe. What do you guys have? Do you guys have any traps?
Let me look through my things.
Yeah,
I hand him my doll.
Are you alright?
I grab the doll and I throw it in the hole.
My eyes go like bright orange, like super panicked.
Oh.
You said the trap for the hole. I mean, if they're gonna come up, they're gonna run into a doll.
She could watch it.
Right, I send my maid. I send my maid one down to get it for her. Here you go. And then I look at Audra and I'm like, don't do that again. That wasn't very nice. Let us
I'm just trying to keep advantage, just in case something comes up, then they'll be distracted by this some weird doll in the hole that they, are coming through.
Her name's Clarissa.
Clarissa the doll?
Why don't you...
I just nod.
Right.
Why don't you just throw down, see? Oh. Wait, I have this?
Yes.
When did I get that?
I wish I knew.
I have a feather token for Featherfall. I could have used that,
we
but it has
all
one
have
charge.
that.
Oh. I don't really have a thing I can take
I go
down
and I
after you.
stand like right here. I'm like, I can watch the hole if y'all want to go find the others.
Yeah, as y'all are setting up these traps by Ardrin, who's very gung-ho about this,
Yeah.
the rest of you arrive back to the inn upstairs. So y'all walk in, and Thal is still sitting there, and the mimes are there, but your party seems to be gone.
Can you hear the footsteps upstairs? Or can we?
Go ahead and the three of you roll a perception check. Acorn, Brelkyra, and Ardrin.
That is a 12.
14.
Perception?
Mhm.
16.
12, 14, 16.
Okay, yeah, no. Y'all are all too distracted by the hole and guarding it.
This
We're all
is
just
so-
looking around the hole.
This is so... Huh. I'm surprised we didn't find this earlier. This
I'm
is
like trying to calm Ardrin down. Like, I can stay here with fire. You go get the others.
goblins. When we were in those tunnels earlier, this looks like one of them. So
I can take care
Alright.
of goblins. It's proven.
yeah, we know you love
It is known.
goblins.
I'm
God.
going to go over here so that I
Hey,
can look at...
barkeep. Where did everybody go?
We don't have this thing. We haven't been in here yet,
He
have
just
we?
points towards the door. They don't talk, so.
Okay, I start heading towards the door. I'm guessing it's this door?
Can
Yeah.
I look around in here?
Do Nyack and Thalia follow? Talia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We're like, where's the alcohol?
But guys, let me tell you about the schematic, and I just rip it out. I'm just like, so about that caravan thing that they were talking about. Like, so if we put these mechanisms here on the wheels, we can
Does
move these
Belkyra just look
forward.
like worn out?
My eyes are just now pure orange, like not even blinking anymore. Just like Ardrin stressing
So,
me
like,
out.
Alert.
Yeah, and then if we have this engine piece,
She's on high alert.
like if we do
Poor
this
thing.
rune and this rune, this is a propulsion rune, and we can push this forward at
Yeah,
this
yo,
this
guys.
amount of.
You guys all walk down hearing Ardrin rambling, and you see SM396's eyes like bright orange, and Valkyra looks like she's been through hell and back. Like she's got dirt all over her.
And I'm like, what is wrong
And I'm
with
just
y'all?
like that as I'm explaining all this, and like I'm holding it on my shoulder for like the schematics, and then I'm pouring drinks into like glasses or mugs or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, so here, and I'm handing it over to them, and I'm just like,
At this point, I have fire between me and Ardrin because I'm scared of Ardrin.
Alright, so I'm going to yell at Audrin vicious mockery. And be like, hey, will you chill the fuck out, man?
What's
really
the saving
mockery?
throw?
What's the
I
mockery
don't know.
on that?
Now it's a spell.
I don't know. Yeah, I know that. So I'm trying to calm him the fuck down by yelling at him. Being a shitty little ding dong.
What did we
You
miss?
called me the adult. Listen to me.
True.
Okay, that's fair.
Wait, but I don't even know if
I
I'd
go
hit him.
back upstairs.
Yeah. So what is the saving throw on that?
Wiz 14.
Ugh, I pass, but
Yeah.
wisdom. That's a 21. Dirt. Yeah, 21.
Yeah. Well, I got to yell at you. It got your attention.
Wait, Corlin. I think I saw him.
I'm pouring myself a drink upstairs.
What? We have drinks downstairs. Why are you going upstairs to pour drinks where there's no alcohol?
The barkeep right there.
Alcohol
But they
comes from
went
down here.
There's no alcohol.
Then I'll have my own storage. I'm sure I got some on me.
No, the
Ooh,
mime,
got a
the mime
flask.
gives you a glass of golden dragon ale.
There you go. I got some ale right there in front of me.
So
Fill up my mage
Talia,
hand. That's
Naya,
drinking it that
there's
way.
a hole. But also, more importantly, I figured
There's
out
a
some of the
second hole.
schematics here.
What hole?
This hole! And I point at the hole that's destroyed. That leads a tunnel through into my aunt's broken anvil inn. I'm just like, I think that's where the bad guys came from, but more importantly, the schematics.
The schematics. Why didn't your aunt tell you this place was huge?
said.
I don't know.
I'm just standing behind fire.
She probably didn't know this
hugging
was
my
going to happen.
doll.
Also,
You guys.
so schematics.
I feel so stressed out right now.
I know y'all have got this poor robot over here with the orange eyes stressed out too.
And I go over to Akon and I just pet her head. Just like, it's all right.
Yes, someone please
you have
comfort
your doll.
her.
Do you have a doll? You have your doll. Just hug your dolly.
Like hugging my doll and like leaning into the petting.
Calm down. I know he's a
I'm
lot.
gonna hit Ardra the joint.
I thought we did a good thing finding the hole, and he's
No, we
he's
did. We did a
freaking
good
out.
thing. We did a good thing. We found the hole. He's just on something else. I don't understand what's going on with him. He's probably just a little fucked up. It'll wear off.
Is it the tea again? And then my eyes
I
get like
don't-
brighter orange.
Oh, I don't think it was the tea. I think that I think he's just really excited about something that he found, and then also we're really excited about the holes number 1 and 2 that we found, and he's just stuck on something else. So I think once he calms down, he'll start to realize that
You know I'm right here, right?
Oh,
Hi.
You guys can be.
but do you understand what
really-
you're doing to Acorn right now? You're stressing her out.
I'm literally talking about things that we were sent on a mission for. Why is that stressing you out? It's like I'm not asking
Because
you
we were
to
really
do
excited
anything.
that we found something because we're the quiet ones and we finally found something and nobody cares.
What? I care. I pointed it out to
Oh.
them.
Okay.
But these schematics for when we have to
I
go
don't
to said
understand your
cavern.
schematics, and the eyes just are like blinking now. Like Danger Will Robinson.
You are
Care
literally.
about my holes.
What? I mean, yeah. I mean, no. I mean, I'm taken. No, I'm not. G- guys, the hole, not hers. This one.
Everybody looks down the hole, and all you see is a 10-foot drop, and then there's a little doll at the bottom. You see
No, I
like,
picked it
Morton's
up.
doll.
No, I picked it up.
Oh, she picked up with her mage hand and
right,
gave
right,
it back
right,
to
right.
I picked it up with my mage hand and I gave it back to her.
That's right. Yeah, so you just see it. You see a hole, and you don't see any more flickering. The light's gone out at this point.
The hole.
I can't. I'm not actually like crying, but my voice sounds kind of like talking between sobs. Like I explained that there's a tunnel down the right.
Oh, it's all right.
And
And
your
that we-
dolly was down there.
We thought we should come back for somebody before dropping down the second hole.
Yeah, because I already got her just jumping down the first one.
Okay.
And then Arjun just attacked us with his schematics about a caravan, and like we're both super stressed out because we don't usually do this on our own.
This is very important.
You're absolutely right. It is important, and you know what, Audrey, and I really appreciate you trying to figure this out because that means I don't have to walk. So yes, I do appreciate
The
it.
caravan only fits a couple, and depending on the weight, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you could totally fit you. And I start like rubbing some things off the schematics and like adding things.
Thank you. That's the whole time he was trying to say that, I was giving him like this wide-eyed, like you were saying.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right. That's yes.
So, Corlin, Talia, Nyack, how was your trip?
I'm
It
upstairs.
was
'cause
informative.
Oh, okay.
You were all like going off with your schematics, and everybody's freaking out. I was like, I don't need this in my life, and I went upstairs.
He's like, I'm gonna chill up here.
Talia, Nyack,
I'm
how
just
was your trip?
It was amazing.
That was interesting.
Ash was there. Her boyfriend was not.
Yeah, he didn't answer me.
Hawk.
Yeah, super.
He's probably avoiding you.
That is a really harsh judgment. I don't really.
I look at Belkyra as like, is that what they call ghosting?
Yes,
I believe so.
that is. Awkward turtles.
We'll talk about that later.
Who's not?
I actually got a little bit of information.
Information related
I
to
did.
this hole or to my schematics?
To neither. To actually your aunt's inn.
Close
And
enough.
why, or not so why it happened, but who did it somewhat, and somebody that wants your family gone, bruh. Sorry.
Bruh.
Bruh. Yeah, I know. I was like, wait a
I'm
second.
gonna skip over that part.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
forget
and
about
you came
that.
across the
So that's a
name, what was
plains
it,
lingo.
Soramania.
Mania?
Yeah, the hags. You remember that? The reference to those 3 hags?
Yes,
The
I'm the one
sisters?
that had that conversation with them down in the cogs. And
Actually, yeah,
everyone
you
was
told
really
me.
high. Yeah.
You told me about that, lol.
Smiley face, right?
Smiley face.
Yeah.
But the Soramania, one of these hags, she is out to get your family.
Is she the fist, the mind, or the voice?
Is she not the voice?
I don't know. I only know them by the fist, the mind, and the voice. So
If anybody wants, you can make a history check.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I wrote this down.
Contra was
I
the
did too.
voice. Marina was the power hungry fist. Tharsha was the mind.
So she's the
I'm guessing
fist?
the fist.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the fist wants my family gone. I just don't know why, though.
I got traces of envy, just like pure hate. I don't know. Do you have anything against that family?
I don't think so. I don't think we even interact with them outside of them contaminating our Fey lines. At least that's what the thought is, but that's the Archfey. And then we don't know how they actually connect into this, but they're probably related. And I just don't know. Wait. There's a hole here.
Another hole?
No, the main one.
Oh, hole
The
number
only
We're
one.
not-
hole.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Should
your
we follow
holes.
the hole?
Belkyra. We'll find a place for you to fill those later, but for now, we have to fill this hole.
Well, the
us.
hole.
I'm trying to go down on the hole, alright?
What's it called again? In my vision that I got, I saw harpies, I saw goblins, and I saw an ogre.
Those
Something
sound
was
like
wrong with that
Dusk.
ogre. Yes, of course. Like, definitely what that was. And I think they might have come out of this hole.
So, Dusk, part of the fist line. Which one was Barston a part of again? Boop, 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 boop. Notes. I do not know.
Answer to that question is on my World Anvil site.
Oh, shit. I mean, I totally know the answer to this question. I just need a second. Man. Did your organizations tab go away?
Yeah, I just took the organizations out.
Okay. I'm gonna figure it out. Right?
No.
It's not on Barston's thing. Is it on
Let me
your World
see
Anvil?
this.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I just found it.
Okay. So then what is it? Because I can't find it.
It like links out. So like if you go to Barston's tab, it'll have a link
Okay.
to
No,
the
I
mine.
meant you to say it as a character.
Oh no, my character doesn't know.
Oh, it doesn't know. Okay. So then I know. The mind. So they're not related.
Yeah, I don't know Barson that well. That's your friend, right? Buddy.
Yeah, that's the girl that you met with, his girlfriend.
Yes, Ash.
So would the other hags be in cahoots with the one with your family?
They could be. They could not be. We don't really know. They could be rivaling sisters. They could be sisters that work together. They could be the sisters that are separate in operation. I honestly can't tell you because I just found out about them as you guys got really high.
Yeah.
What? Let's get high.
No. It's not gets high again. We have to follow this hole now.
Yeah, we have a list of things, and now there's holes on the list.
Yep.
Before we make any plans, we should go get Coraline from upstairs.
You go get him.
Okay, I will. Alright, go upstairs and grab Coraline.
Tell him people are trying to get high, because then he'll actually be interested in coming.
I could make so many jokes about that, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
So I'm guessing you come up here and tell me that they need me.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to move my dude.
You're up here. Alright. I'm guessing they're done arguing now?
Yeah, they're, I mean, for right now.
Alright, let's go see what they're up to. Hello, my presence was requested.
No, welcome back.
Thank you.
Coraline, there's a hole you need to fill.
Oh, really?
Yes, with the rest of us, we all need to fill it.
I'll go and expect the hole.
Since he's not around the corner yet, yeah, I'm gonna guide him to the hole.
I can't anymore.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, it's right by there. Yeah, it's right below that. Yeah, that centerpiece. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, with Ardrin's expert guidance, you find the hole.
Yeah, so I roll at disadvantage? Gotcha.
So they went down there, and apparently they were traveling for like a long while, and they found another hole that led into a room. And well, we definitely think this is how my aunt's place was getting attacked.
So do we want to go in and continue and investigate, or did you guys? What's the plan?
I think that we
It's
need
late.
we need to rest and then jump down this hole together.
Yes, it'll be lots of fun, all of us.
But for the meantime, we should probably do something like.
Well, out of
Something-
character, does anyone like actually need to rest?
I should rest.
I should rest too.
It's late, isn't it, by now? Like, it was like 9:30 when we were
it's
leaving.
gonna be like 9, 10, yeah, it's like 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah, it's like almost midnight at this point.
Yeah.
Should we camp down here if anything happens?
That's what I was thinking. Unless we have something to, ward us or something to let us know that if something comes through or moves in the hole.
Warforged don't
sit down
actually
here's fine.
sleep. They go into like a rest mode, so I could just stay down here.
I mean, I don't mind staying down here as well.
Yeah, I can camp out down here. Doesn't bother me either.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not alone.
I'm gonna. Let's see. I wanna put. You know what? I'm gonna do this. So my rope is still there, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna slide down the rope that's still connected, and there should be extra rope now down there, and I want to try to create like a line, like a trip line of it. So if someone like nudges it, something will happen, and I want to put alchemist fire flasks, the two of them there, and so like if something trips it, they fall down onto whatever is breaking in.
She's paying attention to something else, but gotcha. You're making a trip line with your alchemist fire.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we don't do that. Okay? Cool. Sorry. They were having a pinching war.
Yeah, I was like, I heard that mom tone.
Yeah. I heard them screaming.
Somebody won.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you're able. Here, go ahead and roll a tinkering check. See if you're able to get this set up.
So do I just add my proficiency?
proficiency and intelligence, and then the buffs from the Fey Dust, which will be fading soon.
Plus 24.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to get a trip line set up, no problem, in the dark of the tunnel, like far enough back to where it's out of the light of the storage room above, and the alchemist fire will explode if anybody comes through this way. You think you're pretty positive.
Okay. We're gonna have to be very careful here, but I need a way back up because if I like pull on this rope, at least in the opposite direction, I mean I could pull it down. That should work fine.
You could say you cut off just like a
Yeah,
short
that's what I
short.
wanted to do. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, then I climb back up.
Since the rest of us here, I mean, we have more rope. Like I have a rope of mending on me as well, so.
Well, any way to get me back up.
Yeah. So you crawl back out on the rope.
Okay. Alright, guys, I put something in place. Now, if something goes off, they will burn slightly. But I think we're safe. If someone wants to keep watch, hear something, and then get the rest of us, or maybe 2 of us should be down here. One to fend off anything, and then the other just to get the rest of us if we're upstairs. Unless you all want
I
to
don't
sleep
think
down
any
here.
of us need to be downstairs. I think that we should just, if we hear something, then we know that they're coming, you know. But I think that we all should stay up here for resting.
Yeah, but that's like all the way up. That's a couple of floors. So
Yeah, which is
No, I meant like in this room, not in the.
You mean stay right here near all the alcohol that you guys are gonna drink throughout the entire evening?
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't see an
had
issue
no
with that.
problem in that
I
statement.
mean, Nyack did give her 100 gold, so.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
invested in this.
We
this
sleep next to
tavern.
the alcohol.
yeah, I mean, sure, that makes sense.
All right then. Let's do it.
So everybody takes the time to get all of their provisions and whatever they need for the evening, your bedrolls and whatnot, your extra blankets from upstairs, and you make your little pallets around the hole. Okay. I think this is probably a good place to stop for tonight.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. I was trying to boot up my Roll20 because it crashed, but all right.
I'll be ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2. Mommy. Edit mommies. All right, now I'll stop recording.
Edit mommy.
Oh